Okay, so I am going to do one of my black rainbow tumblers because I have these new inks that I would like to try. The Pixiss alcohol inks. These are from Amazon. They're new to me. I haven't tried them. All I did was take them out of the packages. So I'm going to use their white and not my normal pinata. And I'm going to pick through here and find a rainbow. So I'm going to use a bubble gum for the pink. I'll try and do this quick. I'm going to do kiwi for the green. No, I think I'm going to do turf. Sounds fun. I'll go with, I think I'll do the grape for the purple. And with sapphire for the blue. That's some of the kind of darker colors. Hopefully there's a red in here. Lemon for the yellow. I think I'll put a, no, I don't know. I'm gonna pass on that. And cherry for the red. So I have a pink, a red. I guess I'm gonna have to go with carrot for the orange, because I don't really know what sunflower would end up looking like. So pink, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And then a white. So I believe these are all sealed. I'm gonna leave the caps off. I'm gonna try and not mix the caps right off the bat, like I tend to do with my other inks. I'm sure they'll get mixed, but and I'm gonna give them a shake because, like I said, these ones are new to me, so we'll see. Sapphire. I'll move the cup back in here in just a second. And the white. I feel like the white's going to be the wild card because the white is what will make or break this particular cup. So I'm going to put about, you're down here really close. This is a 30 ounce, so I'm probably going to put close to 30 ounces of epoxy on here. Probably between 25 and 30. There was about an ounce of resin left in that cup. I mixed up. I only have one glove on and this cup's getting kind of gross, so I'm trying not to touch it any more than I have to. But you do want a good amount on one of these because you do want the resin to be able to move and flow. So this is just a traditional 30 ounce prepped painted black. So I'll set the cup out of the way. And I'm just going to make sure real quick that I have all of it. I'm not going to worry about heat at this point to work on bubbles. The ink will go a long ways towards removing the bubbles to begin with. And I am going to use a heat gun on this cup in a couple of minutes. So I'm going to take this glove off. I'm going to switch to just a vinyl glove because I don't want to get ink all over my hands. I'm just wiping my hands off with a baby wipe just because I did get a little bit of resin on me when I took the glove off. Okay, so here it goes. I'm going to start with the pink at the top. Now, this ink already feels a little thicker than some of the other inks I work with. And you can kind of see where I'm putting it. I can probably see it better than you can. Just kind of watching for it to come around. I do like some of the black to show through if it happens to, but I don't want to have like a ton of the black showing through. That's my yellow. I'll put the green down at the break. I go back in with a couple drops of yellow. Just let that overlap a little bit more. I'm probably going to end up with quite a bit of purple at the bottom of this one. That's why sometimes I use the teal in between. And I do try and drip a little bit onto the bottom. So I'll come back and grab like maybe the blue and perhaps the green. And if you touch to the cup, your tip, go ahead and wipe that off right away. You don't want it to contaminate. So here goes nothing with this white. We'll see. We'll see if these colors are as vibrant or not. I'm curious because I haven't met a white yet that I like the way I like the piñata. Actually, I like what it's doing on the bottom colors. I would actually say for starter inks for somebody, these aren't too bad. I'm going to drip a couple of drops of color back across the top where I feel like the color is not as vibrant as it could be. Like I feel like the red and the orange and the yellow just kind of muddied. I feel like they're pushing more than the Tim Holtz ones do. I actually don't really feel as though I need much heat. I may not actually give this one any heat at all because I can see it moving plenty on its own. So, and I do have a little void spot here. That does happen sometimes when you do this type of cup. I don't tend to mess with it too much. I will usually just fill it on my next coat, but you can try to swirl some color across it. And it may or may not hold. It may just push the color right back out. So I feel like if I hit it with heat, it's gonna muddy it too much, and I kind of do like what it's doing. So I'm actually gonna give this white a thumbs up, and this entire set of inks a thumbs up for that matter. So I will get the link to this set down in the description. I didn't buy these were a gift, so I don't know what the cost on these was compared to other inks. But typically when they come in a kit like this, they're a little bit cheaper, and you get a bigger variety of color in one shot. So that's that. I am pretty pleased. Well, let me know what you think. Thanks.